good shot for you. Sushi girl. Sushi girl. Where's the big boss? Waiting for King Dingaling.
He's here. He's here. Okay.
That's Katie.
It's a conga line.
Just so we can fit you all in. Yeah. Just we're going to go more, please.
We're going to take you to a gay bar. Gay bar.
Oh my God.
It'll be solo. Solo. Because they went last night. Last night.
Please in a bit, please. Thank you. Sorry.
That sticks in your hand.
That was your husband?
I missed it. Yeah, which one?
The guy, the newsroom.
You go, girl. Yeah. Film control. Right. Hey guys, how you all doing? My name's Maria Lewis from graffitipunctuation.net, and this is the Australian premiere of Sushi Girl. Woo! So if you can see to your audience right, I guess, you can see the lovely cast of Sushi Girl up there, waiting in the rafters. So this is pretty awesome. We've got everyone here ready to watch the movie with you guys, and then afterwards we're going to have a Q&A. So make sure you hang around afterwards, think of some interesting questions, ask them their horoscopes, whatever you want to ask them. It's up to you. So awesome. Enjoy the movie, and don't forget to hang around for the Q&A afterwards. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah, and hang on. You guys, come on down. What are you doing? Get on down here. Yeah, come on down. Lurking in the shadows. Come on, work for it.
Thank you all for coming out tonight.
Thank you.
Blood, sweat, and tears on the screen. We'll be hanging out afterwards for a Q&A, so please stick around.
Things and other things.
Shenanigans.
We're all drinking after this, so I hope you all join us.
To all my friends and newfound family, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're honored with your presence.
Yes, thank you everybody for showing up tonight. And
Independent film rocks.
fucking enjoy Sushi Girl, motherfuckers.
Gonna be one of those nights.
Awesome, guys. Well, what did you think? Oh, this would probably help if I turn it on. No, there we go. Check. No? Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna wing it. Awesome. So what did you guys think of the movie? Fantastic. Alright, well let's get the talent up here, guys. Come on down. Take a bow. Or a leap. Whatever. You were terrifying. I'm so afraid of you.
Oh, come on.
You're a big fan, sure. Okay, Kern, I've got to ask, where the hell did this idea come from? It's incredible. And disturbing.
Alcohol.
Incredible.
Yeah. We like to say we were getting drunk at a bar and came up with it. Destin and I were, Destin and I were working on a script, and it became too big and too costly, and we decided to do something smaller. He says, let's do a one-room movie. And I said, okay, how's that going to be interesting? So we were watching some crazy Japanese gangster films at the time. It was going to be this like balls-to-wall, nutty, stupid thing. And we said, no, let's sort of evolve to become something more serious. And we thought, what's the best, like, what's more vulnerable than a naked girl covered in sushi? So that's kind of where it came out.
Lovely, lovely. Noah, your pretty face.
Still there?
Yeah, this must have been a really fun experience filming,
My bad.
right?
Sorry. we had fun doing it. We had a great time. Taking this shit off was worse than putting it
Right,
on. You know, it was like 4 or 5 hours, but then by the end of the day and the end of everything, you got another 2 hours to take it off. That's when it sucked.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was fun.
Yeah, and having corn syrup in your mouth for like
Gallons and gallons of corn syrup.
Now I hear these guys got you into the movie through Facebook. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that.
I had been living in Amsterdam for a couple of years, tattooing, and I got a weird just a weird email at 3:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and hi, we're producing this movie with this cast, and would you be interested in joining our merry little band of nutcases? And I looked at the script and looked at who was in it, and said sign me on. So we auditioned over Skype, at like 4 in the morning, and then they called me back and they go, well, when can you come out? And I was like, well, whenever you guys want to send for me. And I was on a plane, that day, a couple hours later, with one bag, and
Literally,
and,
a couple
yeah,
hours
one
later.
bag, a couple hours later, and they were like, you can't go home now. So
Yeah, he never went back.
they kidnapped me.
As long as they didn't put sushi on you, I think it's okay.
Never went back. Yeah.
Never.
Straight here.
Never back.
Now, speaking of the cast, absolutely incredible. How did you get at least talented guys involved?
Well, they read
Besides the naked girl and sushi.
They all really responded well to the material. I think that was the most important thing for them.
Yeah.
That they were reading to these characters that were just, really, thick. They could really like bite into them.
Yep. Some cases, literally. How about you guys? What about the script appealed to you and made you want to get involved?
Oh man, I read page 1 and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm in. I didn't even have to read the rest of it because they plopped it in my lap and they're like, please do this. And this was before Tony was involved, before Jimmy, before Mark, before anybody actually. We were gonna do it on the weekend or something.
Yeah, it was
With
we were
no
gonna make this
money.
movie for like $15,000.
Let's do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, for me, it was definitely, I read the script and I was taken, I was like, really, you want me to play this? Because this is really kind of an interesting character. But, it's a combination of things, all the caliber of actors that got involved. And to be honest, which is really tough for us, it's like one of the things that I actually really love about the film is the twist. With the sushi girl coming, and I thought it was a very powerful statement. And it's tough because if you don't know this twist, we can't really, we can't tell you. So we have to wait for you to watch it. So there's so many things we want to say about the movie that we have to leave out. But
I didn't even know the twist until I saw it because when I read the script.
up there, that's over.
Well,
I don't need this. Yeah.
when I was dead, I was like, oh, to read the rest.
Yeah, you have this group of really, kind of really dangerous characters. And in the end, it's like the sushi girl is the most dangerous one in a way of them all.
Yeah. Now, Tony, you wear a few hats in this movie. You're one of the producers and the stars. Yeah, right. You're a big hat fan.
Yeah.
So what is it about Kern's vision that made you want to get involved as more than just one of the actors who wanted to produce it as well?
Well, as actors, and I know there are a bunch of actors in this room, we're a victim of whatever our agents, our managers submit to us. A lot of times they block material. And I guess when they first tried to get me, my agent had said no. But somehow Destin has been tracking me for years. And he managed to slip one in my mailbox. And I read it. And any actor worth their salt, you have a chance to do an ensemble piece. You have a chance to create a character with deep gravitas and also have redemption of some form, whether it's paying for his collective sins or not. And why not? We were able to raise the right amount of money and get us all on board. And here we are, Australian premiere. Thank you for attending.
Now, you shot it for $400,000. It looks absolutely amazing. So stylish, so beautiful. How the heck did you do it for that amount of money? A lot of favors, I take it?
Called in a lot of favors.
Lot
A lot of favors, and we got a really awesome crew that was able to pull off a lot of tricky stuff and not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This guy was his own
They worked himself
stuntman.
out.
He didn't even wear pads when he, did that. He did it twice too. It was awesome. He got shot in the head.
Awesome, we're gonna open up to you guys now. Does anyone have any questions? Just shout it out, I guess, probably the best. Oh, there we go, all right.
I was wondering, how long was the shoot? Principal photography?
Principal photography was 17 days.
Plus two.
Right.
Thank you.
What was one room? We could do it, like a stage play.
Yeah, we had to do it chronologically.
Yeah, they
You
go.
want to do it right now?
Let's do it right now.
Maybe you stage that
No one's
picture
beating me
instead.
up tonight. Kicking my ass tonight. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm all out of cocaine.
It's the Gold Coast man, we'll hook you up.
Here we go again.
It'll be one of those nights.
Any other questions? Yep, there we go.
How important was choosing the music for your soundtrack to also relay a grindhouse feel to your film?
We didn't really think about it in those terms. It was mostly, this was definitely obviously inspired by a lot of 70s films, but, we weren't consciously saying, let's put this in because it's Grindhouse. It was, this makes a lot of sense for the narrative. And those are two fantastic songs, songs I grew up listening to, so I really wanted to feature them in ways that hadn't been, the Bond song is one thing because it was the title track of another movie, but we've not misappropriated, we've taken it out of its own context and we've recontextualized it for our story. And the same thing with the Walk On By track at the end, Walk On, the As a Case track, yeah. I'd seen it used in another movie before, but it was never really, it didn't have the right kind of impact for what I wanted, how I wanted to honor the song. So that's really what that was about.
I was so happy you chose that.
No, he's not here, but I've got to quickly touch on Mark Hamill. Philip Seymour Hoffman meets Capote. What a performance, right?
Yeah.
It's,
That's right.
He was going for a Truman Capote-esque, what else did he
Yeah,
say?
well, the
Like
Joker
a-
kind of bled in there.
Yeah.
Paul Williams.
Paul Williams.
awesome. Any other questions from the audience? Oh, yeah, there we go. Blue jumper.
Obviously, like, a lot of the characters are very dark people. Did you have any trouble with that, or did you just let go and have fun with it and just...
I think we all just had fun.
We had fun.
When you show up to work with these type of people, it's kind of, it's there. You just leave yourself open and everybody brings their A game and everybody, raises each other to another level and it just kind of just flowed.
Yeah, plus we showed up to work a year before we even started. So we started working with each other on and off, at a table read, and then it was through text messages. And Tony was sending us text messages as dude. It was like, wait. Yeah, it was serious. But
I get menacing phone calls every day.
It's great to see the intensity, because when we were shooting it, the one thing was we were constantly making jokes in between takes. It's great that we were there when the camera was on, because when it was off, we were goofing off a lot.
Not only joking too, we were still constantly creating backstories for our relationships for the characters, which was awesome, which we never get to see on screen, but it helped us. And when we're doing it, the reactive process it was just explosive because it became something else.
And it gives tools to establish things about the character that you don't see in the film, that we don't talk about. For instance, one of the things when we talked about where we come from and what our relationships were, to me, Fish was my friend that I brought in. So I can't watch him torture my friend. He's not just the new guy, but it's my buddy. And so by adding those dimensions to the characters, it adds dimension to, I think, to you guys when you're watching the film. At least that's the hope of it, anyway.
And the material itself, it is dark, but it's a comedy. There is
Very dark.
there is a lot of humor in there.
Well, yeah, Mark originally rejected, he said, I can't do this, it's too disturbing, it's too dark. And then his kid said, Dad, if you don't do this, never complain ever again that you don't book roles like Malcolm McDowell gets or Philip Seymour Hoffman gets. And so he read it again, he read it in character, said I get it now, I'm the comic relief. So he understood the joke once he was allowed to sort of perverse his mind.
All right, any other questions? I can't really see. Oh, yep, there we go.
Obviously, budget restraints mean some of your ideas just have to be left on cutting room floor. Were those budget restraints that have pulled away from you, what idea would you have put?
Sushi girl in space. I like it.
That was the original twist.
Yeah. She was an alien.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, when Mark Hamill signed on, we had to get rid of the lightsabers.
The movie itself was designed, I mean, specifically the story, the scriptures, everything was designed to be done at an even lower budget than we shot on. So,
Yeah,
I mean, there was stuff, obviously, per directing, he would love to be able to do
Yeah,
more days and more of this.
like a
and
crazier action sequence.
more
I
music we
could,
wanted, but-
you know, but it wasn't really that kind of movie. So.
Yeah.
How about Aaron Meister's cinematography, huh? Guys,
Yeah.
incredible. He shines awesome.
Tony, I've just noticed you're wearing a Sushi Girl shirt. Where can people get these?
I guess on the website.
Okay.
Or the
Or Supernova.
That's
Tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
Way to get that one.
I don't know.
There you go.
Supernova booth.
Awesome. Well, look, thanks everyone so much for coming. Thank you guys so much. Thanks so much.
I gotta pee.
Yeah. It's my call. No. Guys, it was absolutely awesome. Now I have a craving for sushi.
Still there with the bed, you know, spin around till you go. What's up, man? How are you?